Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the little red truck Christmas decorations I'm doing. I started part 1 with showing how to do this little shadow box that has a little red truck cut out in the back, a lit Christmas tree, and some lighting up underneath the snow. And so part 2 is going to be keeping with the little red truck theme, but we're going to do something a little bit different to go with this. So, let me get situated here. I gotta get my butt where it needs to be. Alright. So, for this part of it, I just had a scrap piece of 1x6 laying around. I cut it. I did not sand it. Nothing like that. I don't need to do it for this. Use whatever scrap wood you can come across. Buy, have it cut, whatever. I had some leftover fabric from some other projects I was doing. I really like this fabric. I want to get some more of this because it's a neutral color, but it's really neat. It has a great pattern to it, and just kind of ties in with everything. If you have a neutral decor going, whatever, ties in. Now for this, I don't have enough fabric left to cover the entire board. I want to line that up as straight as what I can get it on there. And I'm going to need a staple gun. So if you're going to do this, you're going to need a staple gun. Hot glue will probably work on this too, I would think, but I'm using a staple gun. Make sure I got that straight. Well, I had it straight. Let's try that again. Take some playing around with it. Probably ain't gotta be perfect. It's alright. It doesn't matter. It's rustic. Like I said, you could probably hot glue this down. I think that'd be fine. Should hold pretty good. Pull that really nice and tight. Come in here. Not real worried about the back side. Nobody's going to see the back. I say that in a lot of my videos. It's true. Nobody's going to see the back. You do want to get your material nice and tight when you're doing this. Got a little wonky on the front, it'll be alright. Just straighten that out a little bit. A fairly straight edge on that. Should be good. Alright. Pretty good. So, from the Dollar Tree, in part 1 of this video with the little red truck decorations, I showed where I got this, I think it was a 6 or 8 pack of these little box things. This is one pattern that they had, and of course the little red truck pattern. And what I did for this was I just cut out the red part, cut around the outside, And all I want to do with this is line that up in the center of my board, about like so. Then we're going to hot glue that down. You want to make sure you get that straight. Straight is what you can get it. That's why it's kind of important to have your lines on your material straight. Now, if you don't have material, you can just paint this black or gray, or this apple barrel flamenco red is about the same matching color as the red on the trim of this. That'd be fine. I just had this leftover material, so that's what I'm using. And let's get some hot glue on that. Right, now comes the hard part, lining it up. Fairly straight in the center. Alright. Then we're going to hope that hot glue sticks to that material pretty good. Get pressed down. That should hold pretty darn good. We hope. There you go. It's such a cute little sign. Alright. Now, that 1x6 should stand up pretty good on its own, like that. If you wanted to hang this, what I would suggest doing is just taking some twine and running a strand across the back, staple gunning it down, or hot gluing it. If you don't have a staple gun, hot glue it. I'm going to put a little piece of twine back here just in case I decide later that I want to hang it. I probably won't. I think I'm just going to lean this up next to my other little display. But it'd be nice to have this on here in case I want to do that. But I don't want the twine visible, so we're going to put that down a little low. Sorry, I bumped the camera. I do that all the time. Kind of missed. Let's try that again. Okay. Alright. So then you got a nice little piece of twine back there. String, ribbon, whatever you have on hand. It doesn't matter because it's not going to be seen. There you have a super simple sign. If you want to, embellish this some more with a bow or a ribbon, whatever, go right ahead. I do have these bows on hand from Walmart, $1.98 for a 6-pack. I might do that because I didn't do that on my other sign. Let's see. I don't know. Let's just have some fun and see what we get. Take one of these off. These are wired bows, so you can kind of poof them out a little bit and make them look better than what they do when they're flat. They look a lot better when they're poofed out like that. And I like to kind of just put a little bend in the little parts hanging down there. Wire off there. Actually, I think I'm going to V this. Let's V it. So it looks a little bit better, a little bit more fancy. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a little bow up there. Going to cut this twisty tie off there because we don't need that. Get up in the corner. And I think what I'm going to do in that little center part of the bow, I have some little berries off of a berry pick. See if I can get my berry pick without making a mess of all my stuff I got piled up here. Oh, berry pick from Dollar Tree. And I think what I'm going to do is just put a little berry up in there, just to add to the cute factor of that. Guys, it just does not get any easier than this. Now, if you can't get a hold of any wood, you don't have a saw or whatever to cut the wood with, you can always just use some cardboard, cut it into a little block. You can glue a few pieces together for the thickness of it, but if you're going to hang it on your wall, just use one piece of cardboard, cover it in fabric, a little piece of fabric. It doesn't cost that much for a piece this small, and you got a nice little sign. But that's it. That's all you got. Does not get any more simple than that, and that goes really good with my shadow box, lit shadow box that I made. It looks blue. It's not, the light is a bright white light, but in the video it kind of looks blue, but it's not. So that's the basic display I got going on. And thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching some easy crafts to do with the little red truck. I love the little red truck. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.